Welcome back, folks. This is Tommy, help with gadgets.edc, and today we have a uh, kind of a review overview. Not sure what do you want to call it, of the Sharp by Design Mini Tempest. Now, this actually is owned by a good friend of mine. He let me borrow it, and I have carried it a couple of days, and um, but I did previously own one of these. In fact, probably almost the exact same model that this is. And so he let me borrow it to do some do a review of it. I do like this knife, but it did not stay in my collection um, for a few reasons. But it is a really good knife. The fat carbon, I think it is what it's called. The carbon fiber here is really cool with the blue in it, and it really looks good. And that inlay is just very smooth. It's very hard to feel. You can feel it some, but it's not raised up anywhere along the edges. Um, and you can see it's on the both sides. Um, that was one thing that I really did like about it. It does look good. It's a good front flipper. You can reverse flick it. You just kind of dig your finger down into the fuller there to flip it open, but it is reverse flickable. Uh, I don't think you'd really be able to use your thumb and open it. But anyway, it's a very nice knife. This backspacer area, it's not really a backspacer. It's just the machining is that well done to where the metal's machined very very tight tolerances, and it makes that backspacer there. Let me show you from the other side there. Very well done. It is a neat design. One thing I didn't like was the clip. The clip is like a scratch magnet, and it will, if you look at it wrong, it'll scratch, in my opinion. Um, maybe maybe a good stone wash finish on that, maybe, but not sure how that may not match up with this finish. Um, but that was one of the reasons I didn't like it very much. I did use some Scotch-Brite and got the scratches out of mine several times. But as you can tell, just the centering on it is excellent. The machining is excellent. The tolerances between the clip and the scales and the blade, just very well done. Let's do some size comparisons here. Let's see, what do we want to start out with today? Let's do the CJRB Pyrite, and let's throw in the CJRB Feldspar. All right, get those two out of the way. Let's do. This is the TS 380, and this is the Kaiser October. All right, let's get those out of the way. Next up, we've got the QSP Penguin. There we go with that. And let's do the CJRB Echo. This is a prototype that actually had thumb studs instead of the opening hole. All right, let's get those out of the way. Next up, we're going to do the Miguron Morial. and the Miguron Carix. All right. Get those off the table there. Let's do the American Blade Works Model 2. And let's do the American Blade Works Model 1. There you go. There. Alright, up next, let's do the Giant Mouse Ace Tribeca and the Petrified Fish Mini Beluga. There you got two minis, the Mini Tempest and the Mini Beluga. Let's do a Kaiser Sparrow, and let's do the Holt Haptic. Alright. Get those two out of the way. Just a few more here. Let's do the Asher Knives Spyro and the North Arm Skaha. And let's see. This is the EMP EDC Nimble. And last but certainly not least, the Kaiser Cyberblade. And as you can tell, the Sharp by Design Mini Tempest is longer than the Cyberblade, as are most of my knives. Alright, let's go ahead and get a measurement of this. And get about a 3.5, a little bit over 3.5 inch blade. The overall length is, let's see if there's a good way to do this. The overall length is about 7 3/4, just a tad over that. All right. So good size, in my opinion, a good size EDC. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is M390. If it is not, then I will throw that up on the screen. At least that'll be my goal, is to do that. And of course, titanium scales and pocket clip. But as I mentioned, very nice knife. Didn't stay in my collection, but it's one that I have and did admire and have admired since. It's easy access to the lock bar. It's easy to disengage that. The front flipper works very well. It's easy to flip that way. The scales are a little slick, so I was always, if I was going to flick it this way, I was always afraid that it was going to come out of my hand. And it probably did at one point in time. But it's easy enough to open that way. And very controlled close. So, but there you have it. Very nice knife. The hand rubbed satin blade. Very nice knife. And I want to go ahead and get this one done so I can get it back to my friend. I'll have another one coming up that he let me borrow as well. But there you have it. That is the Sharp by Design Mini Tempest. And appreciate y'all watching. Appreciate those that have subscribed, and also those that have liked and made comments. If you hadn't done so, please like and subscribe and all that good stuff. I really appreciate it, and it helps me out. Hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day, and hope to see you again soon. Thanks.